Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I have, well, actually, I'm coming with a dream. Okay, in this dream, I am roaming the city. Like, I'm going around this city and I'm trying to get different things that I need in order to do something that I wanted to do to help others. Um, while I'm doing this, there's like another person or another group that is kind of like being competitive with me. Basically, I said I was going to do it, and now they're doing it, but they're doing it with an intent to, kind of like show me up or say, well, I can do it better than you. And I end up going to buy. Um, a plate of food to give away, or I go to buy like something to give away, and I end up receiving 7 times of what I paid for. And as I receive this, someone tells me, take care of this. The scripture God sent me to comes from Micah 1 and 6. Therefore, I will make Samaria a heap of rubble, a place for planting vineyards. I will pour her stones into the valley and lay bare her foundations. All her idols will be broken to pieces. All her temple gifts will be burned with fire. I will destroy all her images, since she gathered her gifts from the wages of prostitutes. All the wages of prostitutes, they will again be used. Um, so this is the message. This is to go out to someone like you are feeling like all of your efforts, like you're doing so much in an attempt to do good, regardless if you're doing good for those you know or for your community. Like you're really putting forth a lot of effort to do good for everybody. And every time you come up with an idea, or every time you have a plan, every time there's something that you want to do to help other people out, there are other people that hear your plan, or maybe you share it with them, maybe you're asking them to help you, maybe you ask them to join in with you, and instead of helping you or joining in with you, they decide that they are going to go against you. They decide that they are going to fight with you. Like they try, they want to do what you're doing, but they only want to do what you're doing to show you up. God is saying that not to look towards that. Like, don't worry about that, don't focus on that, because if you focus on that, then your intentions, will change. Your heart, like, I just feel like you're doing this out of the kindness of your heart. This is something you're doing. You're not doing this for you're not doing this for people to praise you. You're not doing this for people to clap for you. You're not doing this for people to say, "Oh, well, you are a good person." You're not doing it for that. You do it out of the kindness of your heart, and it is very. I just feel like it's frustrating when there are other people that see you doing something out of the kindness of your heart, and instead of them wishing you well, instead of them wanting to help or wanting to assist you in some kind of way, they kind of decide that they are going to go against what you're doing, or try to show you up or show you out. And I'm gonna go back and say one other thing about this situation. If you're doing something that is good for others, and regardless to if someone is trying to do what you are doing in order to copy you, like to irritate you, to make you upset, or to hurt your feelings, or to show you out, whatever it is, if you're doing something that is good and someone is also doing something that is good, regardless of their intentions, don't get angry about it. Don't feel no kind of way, because in reality, that just means more good is going out into the world. And I know sometimes it can be frustrating when you know that somebody's intentions are not, like, that your heart is there, their heart is not there, they don't care, that they are not doing it for the same reasons as you. But God is saying it's okay. Maybe God touched them for them to feel that way so that they could reach other people that you're not able to. But in reality, know that God sees your heart, okay? Just like God sees their heart. Whatever it is that they think that they may think that you are receiving money or blessings or whatever it is that they believe that if they copy what you're doing, they're going to receive what you would receive or something. It's not going to happen like that. God is going to look at your heart and their heart. And it's not even to say that God won't bless them for doing what they're doing, because just like I said, it wasn't as if this person was doing bad. This person had the most positive intentions, you had positive intentions, and it's not that they're doing bad, they're doing something positive, so don't feel like, don't feel no kind of way about that. Like, if you, let's say you have a church and you want to do a toy drive, and then another church decides to do a toy drive, or somebody that that don't have a church want to do a toy drive, like, that just means more kids got presents. So don't see it as in you gotta try to outdo anybody. I think that's like the message. You don't have to outdo nobody. You don't have to feel as though and don't feel bad. If you can't do as much as somebody else can do, like, it is what it is. Just know that maybe God put it up on that person's heart to do what you're doing, so that more children will receive gifts or more people receive food, whatever it is. It's still, it's still, you make the impact that you were meant to make, and you will still receive the blessing that is upon you for the intentions. Your intentions are pure, and that's all you need to worry about. Don't worry about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And always think of it, as long as you're doing positive things, and as long as you are putting forth your best effort, to to help others and to help everyone. Like, it's a lot going on in the world right now, and sometimes, we have little, like, I have little bit, like, I myself am struggling, but I myself try to help other people when I can, and I know that there are other people that can do more than me, but I'm not gonna feel any kind of way if somebody, like, if I do something and somebody else decides to do the same thing, because maybe they can help more people than I can, and I know that they will be able to do more than I can. And sometimes you want to join with others, and you would like to, have a partnership, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay. I just feel like God is saying, when it's meant for you to do something, when God puts it upon your heart to do something, don't allow somebody else doing the same thing to cause you to feel like, oh man, I don't even want to do it anymore. There's nothing new over the sun. No idea that pops into your head is an idea that nobody has ever thought of before. And once you have that in your mind, once you know that, once you realize that, that, and you accept that, it will be way easier upon you to, like, not just when it comes to giving back to others, but anything you do in life, it will make you feel a lot better. It will be easier upon you. You won't be allowing yourself to get stressed out because somebody else wants to do what you're doing, or somebody else has an idea similar to yours, or whatever it is. Because in some cases, it's not even a situation where somebody is copying you. They may have already had that idea. Maybe they wanted to do it too. Maybe they've been doing it before you and you just didn't know. You never know. So you never, when someone is doing good, regardless to their intentions behind that good, they're doing good, leave them be. Like, don't get into a place where you're trying to say, oh, well, I don't really think they really mean it. I don't really think they really care. I don't really think that, like, God is saying, don't do that. Don't do that. Stay out of it and allow God to judge. Like, we are not meant to be judging everybody, especially when we don't know all the pieces. We don't know all the information. We don't know everything about that person, and you don't know what that person's intentions are. So it's not good to sit there and try to downplay someone or turn people away. If they're trying to do something good for the community, or they're trying to do something good for a school or a church or whatever it is, it's not good to stand in the way of someone that is trying to do good. And you just have to understand that God see you, and God is acknowledging you for what you're doing too, because you're doing good too. And it's not, and I feel like God is saying that he is going to just have little random blessings out there for you, because your heart is there, your intentions are pure, and you will receive enough to give to whoever it is that you want to help whomever you want to. You don't have to feel as though you're alone, and you don't have to feel as though your efforts are being unseen. Your efforts are seen. Your heart is being seen at the whoever it is that this whatever it is that's going on. God says he sees all of it. Okay, but leave that to him, because that is for whoever this person is. That's for them to, they got to answer for that. Okay, that's that. Yeah, they got to answer for, I'm so sorry for stuttering so much, y'all. But as long as it's something that's good, stay out of it. Get out the, don't get in God's way. Especially, God will use anybody to bless his children and to bless those in this world that need. So yeah, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. And one last thing, God is saying, when you are doing something from the heart and you are purely doing something out of love, there's no competition. It is no who did it bigger and better. It is no who's like, it's nothing like that. God said, get that out your head and just do what he asked you to. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.